Hey, it's Podrick's Foot here and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a speed build. And yes, it's in Strangerville again. I would now like to apologise that it is in Strangerville again, but I'm obsessed with it. This will be my world forever, I think. My favourite Sims 4 world. It's very fitting, really, because my name begins with S and so does Strangerville's. So I think we are one. I think we need to create some kind of ship name for us, and that's it. That's what I've decided. Me and Strangerville are now one. Anyways, so yes, this house is for my my family that, well, I don't know if you've watched the other video, but I had a video where I made a trailer home, so you can check that out if you want. And I made it for my sim, Raelyn Joy, who ironically has the gloomy trait. Yes, again, I'm hilarious. And yeah, so she's since progressed from that build. She solved the Strangerville mystery, and she's fabulous because she beat that mother plant. Spoiler alert, but yes, the Strangerville mystery is a mother plant that you have to kill. So yeah, she beat the mother plant, and then, funnily enough, actually, I already got her pregnant before she beat the mother plant, and because she was pregnant, she wasn't allowed to fight the mother plant because the game was like, well, I'm sorry, she's pregnant. And I was like, oh, it would have been really cool, and how badass would it have been? A pregnant lady beating a mother plant. How awesome would that have been? It'd have been great. Also, apologies if you can hear my washing machine, because I can hear it gradually getting louder and louder. It's like waited for me to do the voiceover for it to get loud. Of course, so if you can hear it, I'm sorry. But I hope you can't. Anyway, so she had the baby, fought the mother plant, and now she got married to, well, she got married to Erwin before they had the baby. I don't know, I'm getting all the events mixed up. So I thought, well, they need to move out now. They can't stay in that tiny little home that I made. It had one bed and everything was squished in, so I made them a little house. Well, I guess it's not that little, but it's not really that big either. I made them a little house on top of that little hill area. I don't know the name of the district, but the area is called Cliffside Crest, obviously. So, as you can see it on the screen, I'm not saying that it's obvious. Oh, I need to stop saying obviously. It makes me sound like an idiot. But anyway, so this is the house that I made for him. Sorry if there was a random cut, I hope not, but yeah, my washing machine went too loud and I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. Not if it's going to pick up in the background. So yeah, I'm back. I think the last thing I was saying was the reference pictures, or I was about to say it anyway. I didn't use reference pictures is what I was trying to say. I just used the references of the houses around me. Is the best way to go about it. I didn't really use any images for this one, if I'm honest. It was literally just look at the other houses and base it off that. So, and at first I was like, I kind of want a red roof to make it interesting, different, because I always have dark grey roofs and etc. and blue roofs. And then I started going with the blue accent and I wasn't sure if it matched, but I persevered and I kept it in, and I was like, no, it actually looks alright. So I hope other people like the red and the blue, but I don't know. I don't know if it really fits, but this style of house, it probably fits. And by this style of house, I have no idea what this style of house is. I would maybe say like a Victorian house, but not like the British Victorian house. Like a British Victorian house would not look like this. So I would say maybe more the American Victorian style. Again, know nothing about houses. So yeah, I won't claim that I know. I guess it has a little bit of a country vibe, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure out a name for it. Don't worry. I ain't got a clue. So yeah, sorry about the weird cut if there is a weird cut. I hope there isn't. I don't like stopping halfway through, but then I also didn't want to restart my voiceover and then forget what I was talking about, because I've done that before. So yeah, and yeah, I guess that was it. Sorry that if there was a cut, I'm sorry. Maybe I need to put more cuts in because I just kind of go off and trail off. Don't know, I'm sorry. So yeah, I did the floor plan upstairs. I kind of struggled because I had that weird tower shaped bit, but I was just like, I kind of want to keep it. I was considering moving it, and then I was like, no. The kid actually has a bigger bedroom than the parents, but you'll sacrifice for your children, of course. They're getting en suite, so that's the sacrifice. So the kid currently, at the time I was building this, was a toddler. You'll see some cuts as well throughout the speed build because I was using their budget. I wasn't going over what the money they had because I didn't want to cheat. And basically how I got the money was, actually, I got that phone call about getting married within 7 days. So I got married to Erwin, my dream man. And I thought you only got like 5,000 simoleons, but apparently I got 15. So I already had about 2,000 simoleons, and then I got another 15. And then Erwin moved in, and he had 20. And in, realistic terms, I don't think Erwin would have really had 20,000 simoleons. But because he didn't technically live in a house, he did. So if that's what the game wants to give me, I will not argue. So yeah, I used the budget from all that added together. But then I had to kind of just build it up as I earned money. So you will see a few cuts, and I didn't video everything because sometimes I would just be in build mode for 2 minutes, and I just thought this will just be so frustrating to watch if I keep filming it all. So yeah, that's why there might be a few cuts if you do see any, because I were going off their budget. So apologies if it looks a little bit bare, because I didn't want to get it out really quick or anything like that. I wasn't in a rush, but because the toddler was gonna age up into a kid, I would have then had to change the bedroom that I'd already done, and I was just like, oh wow, no, I need to get on with it. And actually, as I finished doing the speed build, I was satisfied enough with it to go on the gallery. And then when I did my build tour, he actually did age up the next time I went in the game, so I timed it really well. And to be honest, I didn't change his room that much. I just put the kid bed in and removed the toddler toilet, if I'm honest. So I guess I could, in the end, could have just waited. But yeah, I will say there's not any clutter in the kitchen. In reality, if I had my own, if I was just free with the money, which I would normally be in a build, I wouldn't think about budget. I just go with it. But because I didn't want to cheat for money or anything, because I wanted to play the game properly, I guess, I had a budget, and that meant there wasn't really any clutter in the kitchen, and it's quite a big kitchen, so it looked a bit meh. Maybe it should have had 2 stoves and 2 sinks, be bougie in that, but I don't know. I just think that's the downfall. The kitchen just looks a bit bare, and I did try to fill up the walls, but like I said, if I had a free budget, I would have done way more, but I didn't, so you'll just have to have a relatively bare house. But I guess it's good in a way that if you do want to download it off the gallery and you have a family with a certain amount of money, you can then afford it, I guess. So I guess that's better than me going crazy and having 100,000 simoleon house that realistically a free sim home probably wouldn't have, unless you were like level 10 celebrity or something. So yeah, I hope in a way that even though it is a little bit bare, it still looks okay, I guess. But yeah, so I thought it was quite funny that I did the build tour for it, and when you watch it you'll see what I mean, but I feel like it's a little bit dramatic, like unnecessarily so. Like very dramatic. I don't know why. It's not like it's just literally a little family home, but I put some weird dramatic music over it, and the shots seem right dramatic as well. I don't know what I was doing, but I had fun, so I hope you like it anyway, even if it is weirdly over the top. I just thought it was funny when I was watching it back, like, maybe I need to change this, and I thought, no, you know what? We'll all just laugh about it instead. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the build tour when we get to it. I might put a timestamp in the video if you are more interested in the build tour. I do usually put sections in the videos too, but just in case. I don't know if you can always see it, like if you're watching on a TV. I don't know. I don't know. I watch most of my YouTube on TV as well, so and a lot of the features on the TV, like on the Xbox app, don't just on the Xbox app, like the mobile and PC, have a lot more features than the Xbox app does. So I don't know how, if people do watch it on the TV, if that's something they can even see. I have no idea. Actually, thinking back, I don't think you can, because I watch a few people on YouTube who do section off the videos into like parts, and by section off I mean into chapters. Like they say, this is the intro, this is the speed build, this is the tour, is what I mean when I say section off a video. And I think when I watch it on the TV, it doesn't come up. So yeah, I will try and put a actual timestamp in the video too, so if people do want to skip to the build tour, you can do. Because sometimes these videos, they're just too long, and I understand some people don't want to sit here for 20 minutes listening to me ramble. And that's completely fine. I do not blame you. Whereas some people will actually sit here and listen to me, and that's a surprise. I feel sorry for you all. If you made it this far, hello. You are a joy, and thank you for listening. So this is now, because I've gone on that long, we are now furnishing the upstairs. As you can see, the bedroom's a lot smaller for the parents. But, you know, you spoil your kids. Why not? Why not spoil them while you can? And then they'll move out and forget all about you. Because in the Sims world, you just ignore your parents. Or at least I do with my Sims. If they try and ring me and say, oh, can I come visit? I'll just be like, nah. No, you're not coming. I don't care if you helped me out and paid for all my food. You can get lost. That's not the mentality I have in real life, by the way. Just my mentality in The Sims. It makes my life easier. And there's little Otto as a baby. He does eventually grow up to be a toddler. He wasn't far off being a toddler, actually, while I was building this. So yeah, that's Otto Joy. He is a joy. So yeah, updates on the family, if you want some updates, is, yep, my Sim married Erwin. She'd solved the Strangerville mystery, and she was doing juice fizzing on the side, and she'd sell it on the selling table. But then she decided it was more of a hobby rather than something she wanted to sell. Like, she didn't want it to be a job, so I sent her to university. Just to fit in with my story, I just wanted her to do university, I guess. I just was feeling it. So she's doing a degree in communications at the minute. It's quite stressful because I put her on 4 classes, and she also primarily looks after the kid because I have Erwin working hard all the time, so when he comes home he's always stressed. Sounds really lovely. So yeah, that's an update on my family. I think Otto, I don't know what he'll be when he grows up because I haven't decided yet. But yeah, he is currently a child now. He is a kid. I think I already mentioned that. He's not actually far off from being a teenager, so I'm trying to get his aspiration complete. I usually sometimes have my game on long lifespan, but then I feel like it's just too long. It needs to be on in between normal and long lifespan, I think. Short lifespan's too hectic. I think I would get emotional if I had it on short lifespan. So yeah, here's me trying to figure out curtains. The thing is about curtains, I just get stressed because there's just some windows in the game that don't have curtains that fit, and sometimes I don't want to use blinds because I think a lot of the blinds are rubbish. I think there's some blinds in My First Pet stuff actually that look good, but I don't have My First Pet stuff, and I'm not going to buy a stuff pack for some curtains, well, blinds. So yeah, I just have to put up with what I have, and yeah, it's not great. We have blue and white curtains in the same room. I would not like that in real life, so it's the best I could do because it would be weird to just have it on some of the windows and not all of them. So I did also not bother with a lot of the downstairs windows, if I'm honest. I hate curtains in this game. I might just not bother anymore, just leave it. Unnecessary spendage. But yeah, I think I'll cut off now before I bore everyone to death with my curtains rant. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new, want to see some more my speed builds. I'm hoping to get back to my Sims 2 Let's Play. I'm hoping that will be my next video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Dag dag!
Stare into my eyes in the dark. Stare into my eyes forever. Stare into my eyes in the dark. Stare into my eyes forever. Forever. Forever.